Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I'm going to do something a little bit different about Exitus Elite real quick, y'all. Today, actually, my renewal is up. It's time for me to update my admin fee. So I'm going to pay that here online. And I'm going to show you something, y'all. Yesterday, I was cutting grass, and I made a $1,000 commission. And what I like to do, y'all, is whatever I'm doing, I like to take screenshots and show you. So not only am I going to send $1,000 in just a second, I'm also going to renew my subscription, or whatever you want to call it, admin fee yearly that I pay to Exitus Elite. But I want to show you the income I made 4 years ago and the income that I'm making now. And just straight up, y'all, I don't have anything scripted. I'm just going to tell you what I think about the business. I'm going to show you a couple of things. And if you don't know, y'all, one of the biggest benefits for coming into the team with us is going to be the fact I put your first member in for you at the G1000 inside of Exitus Elite. So if this is something you've been wondering about or thinking about, y'all, or if you just want to see the inside of one of the top leaders that has made income in this business going on 5 years, I would highly suggest you watching this entire video. I've also got my own training itself. It's a 3-generation bonus training. It's me and 2 other leaders that love one-up systems that are 6-figure earners. We're all 3 free from the job, going on for 4 years or longer. I'm going on 6 years myself. So these are just more, icing on the cake to go along with an awesome business and an awesome owner like Exitus Elite is. Now, so yesterday cutting grass, I looked down on my phone. I got a $1,000 commission that came in. So I think it's just amazing that $1,000 is such a sweet spot. And the company has a 90% ratio or higher of people that come in at the G1000, the highest level is inside of Exitus Elite. The company has been around since the summer of 2014, and for any company to have such a high ratio, so it should say something about the company right by itself. Exitus Elite. Paul Stevenson is the owner. I have never seen an owner that does the things he does, always put the members first. I talk to him on a regular basis, and I'm just blown away. Even when he calls me and we talk, he's just as excited about it today as he was when I first met him. And I've been in since August 1st of 2016. And, this is life-changing income, y'all. I've had downline that come into this business that couldn't sell an $18 product, yet would make $3,000 in this first month. And I've shown a video just a couple of days ago uploaded where I have a brand new person inside of the actual Facebook group that sits there and made $3,000 in the first few days into the business and has made more commission since then, y'all. Now, this picture right here, I want to show you the kind of support we have in this Facebook group. Okay, this was 15 hours ago when I posted this picture, and I had put it inside the Exitus Elite official Facebook group, right? So we got 22 people who put loves and comments up here. I've got 12 comments with everybody welcome, congratulate me and stuff like that, y'all. Some of these are brand new people. Some of these people are Rob Fraser. Me and him have been doing online business for a while here, and this is my comment. He says, "Love it, bro." And there is no real competition, y'all. These people here, I see so many people making 6-figure income inside this Facebook group. I do wish it was. I'm glad it's private because it keeps you from getting people to make. Going there spamming stuff and stuff of that nature. I grant that, y'all, but I do wish that y'all could get a better insight and view of the leaders that's in here, the women that's inside this business that actually represent themselves and the business the correct way. I know you've seen the types where I'm not going to say how they shouldn't be doing it, but there's a lot of women out there that advertise, using their female, let's put it that way, to try to get out to people. And I think it's just a crazy thing. Watching it done correctly and watching these people make a lot of money is absolutely incredible. I think any woman that comes in this business, you're going to see correctly how this company should be represented and how you should be, representing yourself in the process. You can learn so much from this business right by itself. Now I want to show you something else, y'all. I'm going to go back. I want to give a little bit of emphasis here on the Facebook group. Here's a guy that's welcoming a $1,000 member. There's a new member here. Some motivational stuff up here. This is one of the guys that made the $3,000 in just like a couple of days. But this is Miss Sheila Chambers, right? Now, again, I'm just showing you the kind of support we have inside the Facebook group. She's the young lady that came into the business with me while I was cutting grass yesterday. I talked to her for maybe about 30 minutes on the phone. Shortly after, I probably talked to her in just a little bit. I like to welcome and congratulate people, right? So I'm real artistic, and she's an artist too, so I'm sure she'll appreciate this when she sees this. Sheila Chambers, I tell her, welcome, congratulations, tell her about my 3 generations been sent to her, make sure she got all this information. But this is I got 12 comments here. We have got, let's see, 11, 12, 13. We got 14 likes and hearts that's been put up here, y'all. And, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these are brand new people, y'all. And let me tell you something. When you welcome and congratulate people and what do you want to call it? Say congratulations and stuff like that to other members, they do the exact same thing as well. You have a generation of generations of people, new people and old people doing that very thing. And I want y'all to understand that that makes for an awesome Facebook group, y'all. And, if Miss Megan right here, I don't know who she is, but if she posted something today, man, I'll be one of the first ones to say welcome, congratulations to the both of you, the new person and this. You see what I'm saying? This is a really good Facebook group. And I wanted to show more of it because of the fact I think it's real important for y'all to see the people that you have in this business. They are not the same people that you're going to get for a free business or a $2 business or $10 business. These are some of the most sharpest people I have met, y'all. I've got one guy who writes motivational books. I've got another person who does, who's been, when you refinance your houses and stuff like, these are really sharp people that know what they're doing. And the reason this company attracts them is because of the quality that comes with Exitus Elite and the owner, Paul Stevenson, as well. It's just exactly what you're looking for, to be honest, y'all. Now, I told you I'd show you a little bit different, y'all. This was 4 years ago. Here's one of my videos. If you want to know how many videos I'm making, go look up Exitus Elite and type in Shawn Powell, SHAWNPOWELL, and you're going to see hundreds of videos of me going back to all the way from 4 years ago, y'all. And this title of this video right here, y'all, it says, How I Get More Sales, 17,000 on my day 6. I made $20,000 in the first week inside this company. I actually wound up making $31,000 in less than 2 weeks and wound up with over $40,000 in my first month in Exitus Elite. Now, you heard me say that from 4 years ago, right? Y'all, I'm going to tell you, we actually bought a yacht last year. And something happened, and I haven't mentioned a whole lot. The last hurricane here in North Carolina, another boat fell over on our boat. It was a 40-foot sailboat, right? And I didn't post a lot because it's real negative. I just don't like doing negative stuff like that, posting on timelines and stuff. So nobody even knew it really happened. Well, I've been going every week, sometimes staying 3 days, 4 days during that time to get the boat back where it's supposed to be. And I love our boat, man. Last week, me and my little boy went with me. I made commissions on the way there. I post a lot of stuff on my timeline with me and my son having fun, working on the boat or whatever it may be, but we'll go stay for 3 or 4 days down there, and I get a lot of work done. So understand, I have not been a dedicated, let's go make a bunch of videos this week or last month, to be honest. Yes, I do post videos, and yes, I love this business, but I'm really looking forward to getting the boat like I want us, to have me, my girlfriend, and my son. And I've already got almost everything done that's been messed up on the boat. Insurance came through, stuff of that nature, but I want to do a lot of that myself. I love to learn. So that's where I've been. I'm just trying to explain to you, this is the money I've made in the last 30 days, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's a $3,000 day. 7, 8, 9, $2,000 day. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,000. So I had 3 $2,000 days and 1 $3,000 day in the last 30 days inside this company, while I was not even focusing at just the business. This is money I was making while I was out working on the yacht, doing stuff of that nature, y'all. And that's incredible to me that 4 years, 4 years plus later, going on 5 years, I'm still making this kind of money. And that's not including the money I made yesterday while I was cutting grass, and I've got 3 more people coming in the next few days. Now, again, what I do is if you decide you want to do this business with me, I want you to contact me first. If you're not going to come in at the G1000, just go ahead and sign up at the links down below. It's fine. We got a $100 to $250 to $500 level. You're going to make good money in those, I grant you. But y'all, I've got a 20-to-1 ratio of people that comes in the G1000 or better. The company's got a 90% plus abroad just for itself. So I would highly suggest taking care of this business and thinking about going all in the best you can. come in low if you've got to, and then make it your goal. We've recently made it, Paul Stevenson has made it to where you do not get punished for coming in at a lower level. So if you decide you come into this and then you want to go to G1000, you would literally just pay the difference between the admin fees and pay the difference of the sponsor, and you're going to be just like you were if you came in on day one. The problem you got to watch out for, y'all, if you come in at G100, and we have such a high ratio of people coming to G1000, you're going to make $100, and the other 900 is going to be an override past you. And these are things you're not going to want to do, right? Now, if you come underneath with me, I'm going to supply your first member for you. Going to get you qualified, just like we did Miss Caitlin yesterday, a very sharp female that came into the business recently. When we brought in Miss Sheila underneath Caitlin, we got her, so she's good to go. Every person Miss Sheila puts in is going to be her commission. I'm never going to take a person from her. I don't take people from any of my downline, y'all. So I do something a little bit different. I love the way I do that. To me, there's not a bigger present I can give to my downline than supplying that person for them, okay? Well, let's go ahead and get moving, y'all. I got a couple things I'm going to cover. It's not going to be a normal video, but I mean, just to show you here, here's Exitus Elite, free YouTube training. Exitus Elite, awesome. I put your first member in for you. And y'all, if you're wondering, will I actually do that? Let me tell you something. In online business, all you got is your name and your reputation. There's nothing else you really have, right? If I weren't doing this, I would be getting sacrificed left and right. I've been doing this for 4 years, putting in people, not only for this business. Press One Cash, I might have been #1 in the world. I know it's at least the top 3, for putting in people for that. Mobile Biz Op, I am #1 in the world in that one. So again, any one of where I could supply the first member in for my downline, I love to do that. And if I wasn't doing it, man, it'd be YouTube videos with people saying he's lying and stuff like that. I had a guy named Mr. Leroy. He came in not long ago. Once I supplied that person for him, he gave me a call and he told me, he says, man, I just appreciate you doing what you said you're going to do. He says, I've seen so many times people say they're going to do something, they won't do it. I want to let you know I appreciate it, y'all. Now, let me show you something. See the 63% right here? I'm not getting a whole lot of views, 100 views or something like that. The term Exitus Elite, where I'm hitting, I'm doing a search for, doesn't always get a lot of searches, but I don't really worry about that, y'all. I just want people to connect with me. So if I want to make it 100 views and 5 people connect with me and 3 of them get in, that's $3,000 I wind up making from just sitting down and mash and record, and I'm fine with that, y'all. I really don't try to make my money from YouTube and getting views and subscribers to make money. I appreciate when people do subscribe, but my money comes from the businesses itself. I make $120 a month, which is great, from YouTube on average from AdSense. But if I was out there trying to make money from YouTube, I would probably be doing video games or big arcade games or something like that, because it's so easy for me to get views that way compared to online business. But there are people out there, y'all. Usually they're jealous people. They are usually competitive competition people who are doing the same one. And they feel like if they go subscribe to your channel, I know who this person is, but they'll never watch this because within 5 seconds, they'll go ahead and, go up there and put a thumbs down. And they do it every time. Y'all, here's another one. It's the same one person over and over again. So if you ever, here's 93%, the exact same thing, 67. It's only one person. If you click there and look at it, y'all. So if you're listening to this and you like to help me, well, just put a like down there, y'all. It does make difference as far as my ratios and stuff like that, y'all. But look at how many videos I got here. This was 4 weeks ago. Anyone don't have 100% is because of that one person who is jealous or is competitive that feels like it's going to help them. Here's one I actually put me in the little thing right here. That's pretty cool right here. But I just wanted to show y'all that, I am not going anywhere. I do this on a regular basis. This one, again, has got 93 views. 93% because of that peckerhead who's done what he's done. Okay, it's time to renew it, y'all. I may have to block out some of this information stuff, but I just want to show you that after how many years, I'm still putting in and paying $2.99 for the admin fee, smiling from ear to ear because, this is awesome. Put in this expiration date, make sure it's right. Pay membership fees. Oh, y'all, and let you know, I would love authorization. Okay, it's already done. Continue to member dashboard. Bam. Now, I'm not allowed to show how much commissions we make. I think you might have just saw 30,000 when it goes up real quick. It's something that the actual Paul Stevenson asked us not to do. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cover a couple of things, y'all. What makes Exitus Elite awesome? The owner, the quality of the pages. You can take any of these pages, give it out to people like it's candy, and there's no way they're not going to be impressed, okay? Here's the testimonials right here. I was a bonehead, y'all. I started Exitus Elite. I was making incredible money, paid my house off in the first 30 days, did a lot of things, y'all, life-changing stuff. And there was another business that came out that my downline was just begging me to get into, so I went to it. I made good money with it, but I watched the owners screw up and kill the business like so many other times. And then I was like, you know what? I should have been part, instead should have stayed with Exitus Elite, and that's why I do one-up systems now, y'all. I love the fact that Miss Sheila had been following me for years. She actually heard me go do a training one day with another business, right? So she'd been following me or been in the same business. She knew who I was for years, let's put it that way. So, you know, and then bam, I've never really talked to Sheila. If I have, you know, it was just a question answer or something, you know, I didn't know her like that. And then bam, she wants to come into the business, you know. I can put anybody, if I've known them for 10 years, if they're my next door neighbors, if they are brand new, I've never met them before, if somebody's been following my videos, and I don't have to worry about them getting hurt because of Paul Stevenson is going to keep the business going. You understand that when we don't get paid by the company, we pay each other, right? That takes all the stress off of Exitus Elite, y'all. You want to know why it's been around since the summer of 2014? It's because you don't have to worry about the governments jumping in here. How much money are you making? How much are you holding? Blah, blah, blah. PayPal's coming in, stepping in and causing issues or whatever to pay, you know, marketer system or whatever it may be. All that is taken away from it. And all that puts on us is just straight up commissions that are making 100% every time. And it's awesome. It absolutely is. If you want to know how we get paid in this business, you could click down below. I cover all that in my own video for sure, and I explain the business. I show you commissions I make, 31,000 in 13 days and stuff like that, you know, for credibility, you know, reasons, to be honest. But if you like, we got an 8-minute video, y'all, and if you click down below, it's going to take you right here. This is one of the best videos that explains the overrides, that, you know, how there is residual income in the sense of once you bring somebody in and that passive's gone up, you know, which I'm going to take care of that for you anyhow. The second in all of them is going to be yours. You only give up one passive, and it's at the highest level only. So if you came to G1000 and you weren't even qualified, which means you hadn't passed one up yet, right? And you brought in 20 people at the 500, 250, and 100, none of that's a passive. They're always going to be your commissions. You only give up one passive at your highest level. Well, I'm supplying that for the G1000 members, so you never will lose anybody inside the team underneath me. You see what I'm saying? But that's just one way. Let's say you sponsor, just give you an example, and the passive goes up, or for whatever reason, you bring in Jim. Jim's very first one's going to be a passive to you. He brings in Steve. You're not only going to get the $1,000, you're going to get Steve like you had personally sponsored him. And then Steve goes and gets married, and so on and on and on. So the potential to grow sideways, and then 3 o'clock in the morning, you wind up getting commissions and stuff of that nature is extremely high. When personally, to be honest, you only sponsored one person, and that's Jim. That's the beautiful thing about a one-up business is you can wind up making commissions, and you didn't have anything to do with it in the first place. See what I'm saying? This is what the residual viewpoint of it is. Hold on just a second. I'll get my kitty cat down. There you go. Yep, she jumps on the table and sometimes wiggles and scratches and stuff and makes anyhow, just want to show you. All right, y'all. Second thing we're going to do is I'm going to log in to PayPal. Give me 2 seconds here. And we are going to go ahead and send some moolah to the bank. Alrighty. So $970. The last one before this I sent was $1,940 or something like that. I choose PayPal. I know who never, and this is a big thing right here, never let money sit at some pay source. I don't care what it is. Go ahead and send it to your account. I don't care. You know, I've never had a problem with PayPal. You know, but it doesn't mean if something couldn't bite me in the tail. So I am always, and I do mean always, going to, let me go ahead and finish this, going to go ahead and send it out. When I was a kid, or when I was newer into online business, y'all, I had like $12,000 sitting inside of Payza, and it left the United States. And so you're going to learn real quick, anything can happen. I just transferred $970.70 right then, y'all. And it's just amazing to me how many thousands a week or how many thousands in a month. And you start looking, y'all, when you got a house and you're working 26 years in a restaurant and you owe $30,000 on your house, right? To you, it seems almost impossible to grasp that extra income to get rid of that payment. When you're making $1,000 commissions, start thinking about it, man. Bam, one of these could have went straight to my house, all principal. How much can you imagine paying your house off, taking away all that, right? Or having a loan for, my little boy had $11,000 worth of medical bills. Paid it off. Paid cash for a sports car that I had been wanting. I don't ever buy anything new. People like it, don't like it, I don't care. I'm one of those people that I try to be real smart about my money. I don't care to be rich. I never have. I don't care to be a millionaire per se. If I could pay all my bills, if I don't have to worry about today and being stressed out about how I'm going to pay these bills and stuff like that, and I got freedom with my son, y'all. I've been home with my son since he was 7 years old. He's almost 14. Can you imagine how close we are, y'all? You know what I'm saying? To me, that is being rich. It's not, I don't need 7 figures that's sitting in the bank. What I want is to be able to have all my bills paid off and have freedom and be there for my son and my girlfriend. We can come and go as I like. Or my dad, who's got Parkinson's, that I took him to get surgery recently. I took him, I'm there for everything for the last 5 years, y'all. At least, if not longer, I've been there for absolutely everything. Can you imagine what it's worth to him and me, just being able to be there? These are things that freedom does. And I'm going to tell you something. Trying to find freedom, I don't care how good of a marketer you are, with something that's $10 or something like that, y'all, it would take every person in your zip code to make the money that I made while cutting grass yesterday. Or when I fell asleep on the couch the other day and I made $2,000 when I woke up. Sitting there watching video games with my son. Driving to the beach with just me and my son, y'all. And I'm going to show you some of this stuff, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. This is what my timeline looks like, right? This is what, I'm going to do a little bit of training here. Proof, progress, welcome, congratulate, uplift, and do a little bit of training if you like to, and then show people that you're a human being. Those are the elements that should be posted on your timeline. If you're posting 5 times a day and people are reacting or interacting with you, you've got it made, y'all. I'm going to tell you, I do not get that many likes and comments on my timeline, but I cannot tell you the number of people that have been watching you and they don't say a word. How long they've been watching you, watching the videos I put out and have never put a like or a comment. And then when they come out of the blue and show, I've known you for years, blah, 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 and can quote you from videos from 3 years ago. It's mind-blowing, y'all. Put the work in. I don't care if the money's there or not, and it will come, okay? This is me posting my timeline 4 or 5, so I've got maybe 5 or 6 likes and comments. Here's Miss Sheila. Here's one of my YouTube videos I uploaded recently. A guy congratulating me. This is me and my little boy. Actually, he worked with me on the yacht. It was kind of warm that day, and we got stuff all over us. It was some resin from fiberglass. So we were laying down up here on the top, and took a towel and laid up here. But we actually had a really nice sun pad, but it had gotten wet from the dew in the morning time. So I had dried it up and we were laying there. So we're just having fun, man. I do enjoy. This is me and my son going to, got a phone call. Hold on, y'all. Okay. This is me and my son actually going to the boat and having fun. And again, y'all, it's amazing how close we are after almost, 6 years of being home every day. And anyhow, I just wanted to show some of my, the things I put here, motivational stuff right here. Some good stuff. Here's me making 40-some leads in a day. Little things like that. Me enjoying my car with the top down, talking about some summer stuff and stuff like that. But y'all, I will honestly tell you that one of the best things you can do is let people connect with you. Find a business you believe in and just let go. That's the honest truth, y'all. You want to know what online business is, and people want to think, I want to become some guru, blah, blah, blah. What a guru really is, y'all, is just someone that believes in the business, is applying action. They get comfortable doing that when the sales are there or not. when the views are there or not, and then learn along the way. You're going to learn more by applying action than anything else. I'm going to tell you that, y'all. And the reason why, because when you read something, it's great to try to learn stuff, but I tell you, it's theory. It's not really, you haven't benefited from it, you haven't learned from it or anything like that. When you go put the work in, everything you learn is real to you. If it's good or if it's bad, I don't care. Y'all, if I try something, I get that what if. I wonder what happened if I did this, right? You get those things, especially when you're doing online business, right? I tell you, go try all of them. Try all of them. And if it don't work, it don't matter. You're going to learn something from it. Often what don't work teaches you more than if it worked perfect right from the get-go. It makes you more valuable, makes you a better leader, in my opinion. And you can tell people, look, y'all, just let you know, I tried this. This is the results I got. I'm not saying you shouldn't try it. I'm just letting you know what I got from it. Blah, 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 blah. I would rather have a sponsor that does that than not. If you know you're not going to quit, then you've already won. Because if something don't work, it don't really matter. All you're trying to do is get information and learn from it by applying action. But when you learn things by applying action yourself, you learn to make it work for you your way. You learn to make it work for you your way. It's not some theory. It's not something that I'm curious is going to work. And listen, y'all, if I make something work for me, you can try it and sometimes it won't work. Okay, I can tell you that. Go make it work for you your way. If you love Craigslist, I couldn't get it to work. I got 150 some leads, not one converted. And I was like, you know what? I don't think it's really right for me. People aren't connecting with me the way I'd like them to. But yet there's people who can kill it in the Craigslist world. I've got a friend that's on my friends list. We call her the Craigslist lady. Honestly, right? I'm telling you, just because somebody's doing something differently than you do, don't go shooting them down because it could be the answer to their way. But at the same time, y'all, go find what fits you best. Pick one way to get out to people and master that one way. I don't care what it is, and that's going to be it, y'all. I knew this wasn't going to be a normal video. I just wanted to sit there and tell people what I personally think about the business, maybe do a little bit of training in here as well in the process. This is one of the capture pages. This is one of my favorite ones in my opinion. I love the fact that they took the time to make a video like this, and I think it really says a lot about the company, talking about the quality once again. But if they're going to take this much time to make a capture page that looks like this, and this is normal what the quality is, you know what the 8-minute video is going to be like. You see what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot of really awesome information that's inside this 8-minute video that I can honestly tell you is probably the best, business video I have seen. Every email you put in, y'all, is the real email. We don't have junk emails. You're not going to have cuss words. You're not going to have your name. They're not going to have your name with cuss words. I've seen that before in other businesses and stuff like that. This is going to make your list worth gold because of the quality of these people. If you did this for a year, y'all, compared to that $2 or free business or something like that, y'all, not only are you going to make a lot more money, it's also going to be a lot better list. It's just going to be absolutely incredible. Those people that I was just showing you a few minutes ago are the ones, because almost everybody comes to G1000. Wouldn't you love to have a list of people, let's say 500 people in a year's time or 2 years' time, that are $1,000 members that are in a business? You cannot compare that to those people who are looking free and cheap. It's just not the same. I'm just going to tell you that. Now, one big word of advice: if it was free or cheap, people wouldn't even want to talk to you. If I signed up to something that was $10 and I didn't get a chance to talk to the owner or to the sponsor, I probably wouldn't care. If they stole $10, oh well, I'd consider it a learning experience and be on my way. $1,000 to me, you need to be accessible. Okay? So do you want to know what online business is about? I'm going to tell you right here, y'all. It's about you finding a business you believe in. It's about you finding the right vehicle that's going to make you the money that you want to make. Is that $2 business going to do it? Or is a $1,000 business that's a sweet spot? Somebody wants to get in the business, can afford it, but every time that you make a $1,000 commission, it's going to be life-changing income, y'all. I've never had a bad day when I had $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 a day inside of a business. And I can tell you, that's the sweet spot right there. Now, If somebody calls me, I answer the phone. I treat it like it's $1,000 phone call, because technically it is. People don't call you because they're bored. They're calling you because they're on the fence. They want to know, do you believe in your business? They want to know, are you accessible? Are you actually going to answer the phone? $1,000 businesses, y'all, are about getting people to connect with you in a business that you believe in, and then you getting over your hangups. That's what online business is. It's about you getting over your hangups and being accessible. So when people do contact and reach out to you, that you actually talk to these people. I know the answers. To me, I'm really good at figuring stuff out. I am old school, and I'm almost 48 years old. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. But at the same time, I grew up in a time where Amway and stuff like, and even though I never made $1 in Amway or anything like that, I learned to read those books, and they taught me to think the right way. It's about belief, sacrifice, commitment, things of that nature. So I wound up getting a lot of seniors in my businesses because of the fact that I am old school, and I sound old school, and I love my seniors, y'all. I'm going to tell you, I take a senior over a 19-year-old that's going to jump in, where's the $5,000 this week, and then bam, go to something else like so many of them do. I'm not saying they ain't sharp ones, but I'm just saying seniors come from a different time, and they are way better for building businesses in my viewpoint. That's the honest truth. So I'm going to move a little bit quicker, y'all. I just want to show you some of the pages here. G100, y'all, if you don't know anything about Exitus Elite, they got 94 videos, even at the lowest level. If that tells you anything, more stuff is coming. 250 level right here, y'all, is pretty impressive. Lots of videos. G500 is going to be Jack Zufelt. He's a very sharp 7-figure earner who makes a lot of money even doing webinars, thousands of dollars just to get in. He was so impressed with Exitus Elite, they actually wanted to become part of it. We put him into G500. It's not just Jack Zufelt, but it is a good deal of his content in here. It's pretty impressive. G1000 is the icing on the cake, to be honest, and this is where you wind up getting into the legends. Lots of training here. Legends is going to be 26 and 7-figure earners that they have interviews asking basically what's the one thing that made the big difference for you, what changed this, what's the most important thing, and you get to hear this. I should have been part of all this stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, but when I came into Exitus Elite right from the beginning, I veered off. I went to that other business, and but I came back, and I'm smiling from ear to ear, and I don't see me changing Exitus Elite, well, at least for another year. You saw me just do that, right? So, so I'm not going anywhere. I can go ahead and tell you that. Let me see here. Let's go to the dashboard. I do want to show you one thing, y'all. Marketing suite right here. We got lead catcher pages. Let's get my Genesis library. The G100, 250 to 500 to 1000. Let me show you something, y'all. On demand is this one right here. Let's see if that. Yeah, here it is. On demand, y'all. These are 15 brand new videos, a whole new section that was just added to the G1000 for free. It's just, there's a post saying, hey, y'all, here's some new training. And no matter how long it was when you came into this business, it's sitting right here in front of you compared to, other businesses that kind of go, they're there, but they're not upgrading it or updating stuff. Paul Stevenson personally writes the emails to keep these things so that deliverability is as high as possible. If you don't know, if you keep the same ones and they go out to tens of thousands of people, they will become stale. Email marketing is not the same as it was 5 years ago. So he will reach out and do stuff like that. These 15 videos right here, y'all, is a whole new training series that was just added into it. That's pretty awesome. Now, that's actually updated right now. I'm just not, that was before, so we're good to go. But anyhow, I just want to show you, we got other stuff that's coming really soon, some things I can't say right now, but I will tell you this, y'all. This is not something that a company that's going out of business is going to do and be adding to it after it's almost 7 years old and still has so much momentum and so much enthusiasm. And I see so many brand new people making $3,000 in their first week inside this business. It's not going anywhere. The enthusiasm and excitement is definitely there. Even when you first start into this business, y'all, if you look up here, it has ESS Fast Start, right? When you click that, y'all, there is 2 fast starts. The first one's going to be, obviously, I just signed up. I need to set up my payments, how people are going to pay you, person to person, not through Exitus Elite and things of that nature. So he's going to walk you through that. But the second one is one of the most common questions is, okay, I've got everything set up. How am I going to get out to people? Well, obviously that's your choice. Pick a way to get out to people. Master that way is what I'm gonna highly suggest telling you. And don't matter what way you pick, it's just let these people connect with you. If you do what I just said, y'all, you're gonna make some incredible income and just be accessible. That's it. Don't take a whole lot. But if you want to do paid advertising, something like that, so it gives you some choices and options right there as well. All this is brand new stuff. In the last month and a half, he went through there and added all these new videos, his own words, telling you what he thinks you should be doing and how to get everything set up. You're not going to find a better owner. You're not going to find a better business or a better way to make $1,000 commissions than this business. I can already tell you that, y'all. And how do I know? Going on 5 years later, part-time doing something, the last 30 days, I made $18,000 inside this business. I'm not even surprised, to be honest, because of the fact that I know what kind of business this is. This model is a safe model where you can put anybody in, and that's just hard to beat. All right, the last thing I'm going to show you before I end this, y'all, I was telling you I put my first person in for you. Absolutely, it's not a problem. I can only do that at the G1000. Commit to 500, 250, 100. That's great. Of course, you're going to get all my training. I'm going to unlock that for you as well, and that's what I'm getting ready to show you. And if you decide to upgrade to the G1000, which I had 2 people come in at G500 in the last month and a half or so, both of them upgraded to the G1000. So you're more than welcome to do that. And once you reach the G1000, then I'm still going to supply your first member in for you. Okay, so I try to be as fair as I can to anybody, you know, absolutely. So generation 3 and my 3-generation bonus trainer is me. I've got what's called a Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File. I've got 19 videos inside here that I cover some of the best training I provided. One for Facebook, one for this and that, blah, 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 whatever it may be. One for YouTube, how I look at YouTube, stuff of that nature. Even how I make my thumbnails and stuff of that nature is going to be covered. Generation 2 is going to be Kelly and Jonathan. They're fully unlocked at, inside the training that you're going to provide, or you'll be provided. And Generation 1 is going to be Miss Adriana. And all 3 of us have been on the top of the leaderboards. All 3 of us have made 6-figure incomes. All 3 of us are free from a job. And all 3 of us is all we do for a living. So you're going to have training from 3 different people. And listen, if you don't care about my training and Miss Adriana shows you the way for this or this, it's a win. It ain't going to hurt my feelings. I want y'all to go succeed. That's what I want more than anything else. So, with that being said, y'all, well, I do have one more to show you. This is, let me show you. These are ad bodies, and this is called Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe Files. And everybody asks me, hey, do you have anything I can copy and paste? Well, yeah, it's right here. You're going to get all this. These are, I can just scroll for the longest time. Headlines. People want to know where I can go to for free and copy and paste and put stuff. And people wanted to also have, something for credibility. So what I did is I took some of my own artwork and put it in here. And you're more than welcome to use this to help you build some credibility if you like. $1,200 in 2 days, blah, blah, blah. This is actually, some of this is actually for another, one-up business I did a while back. But they're all universal, y'all. Here's the training is the same way. Craigslist lists scripts that you could use to actually get leads for free on Craigslist. All that's going to be implemented as well. So not only am I putting your first person in for you, another gift from Paul Stevenson is we go ahead and get you qualified quickly. Your second year admin fee is going to be waived. So I'm going to save you $299 from your admin fee for the second year. You're not going to give up your first person, so that's $1,000 right there. That's going to be your commission that you would wind up having to give up because I'm going to supply your first member in for you. I'm going to take that pass up for you so you don't have to worry about it. So literally, I'm saving you $1,300 and I'm providing you some awesome training from 3 of the biggest leaders that love one-up systems, and you'll have me accessible to you as well in one of the best businesses around, one of the best owners I know, the best owner, to be honest. So you have absolutely nothing. There's no reason not to do this business. I can tell you that 7 years and still growing like crazy, it's a given. So what do you need to do, y'all? Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Put that thumbs up because you know that guy's going to be putting the thumbs down. I guarantee you that. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And, I'm right here. Give me a phone call, y'all. Tell me you're ready to do this business. Tell me you want me to put a person underneath you. I'll send you my link of the last person that came in, which would be Miss Sheila at this very moment. And then we're going to get Miss Sheila smiling from ear to ear, get her qualified. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing for you. And that's how this works, y'all. So go ahead and get in touch with me, y'all. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate it.